Some of you here tonight or watching at home, you were there with us in 2004, in 2008, 2012. Maybe you still can't believe we pulled this whole thing off. Let me tell you, you're not the only.
The Obama family's story is a remarkable tale of achievement, resilience, and intense public scrutiny. As the first African-American president, Barack Obama thrust his family into an unparalleled spotlight. His daughters, Malia and Sasha, grew up in the White House, shaping their youth and adolescence in a unique environment. Their move from Chicago to this iconic residence involved adapting to a new world of privacy challenges and personal growth amidst unprecedented public attention. Before this transition, the Obamas were deeply connected to Chicago.
Michelle LaVaughn Robinson, girl of the South Side. For the past 25 years, you have not only been my wife and mother of my children, you have been my best friend. You took on a role you didn't ask for, and you made it your own, with grace and with grit and with style and good humor. You made the White House a place that belongs to everybody. And a new generation sets its sights higher because it has you as a role model. So you have made me proud, and you have made the country proud.
Before the presidency, Barack Obama was a rising political star, serving as both a state and U.S. senator. Michelle Obama, a lawyer and public servant, had her own successful career. Their lives, though busy, remained relatively private. Their daughters Malia, born in 1998, and Sasha, born in 2001, enjoyed a typical suburban childhood in Chicago, balancing school and family activities away from the national spotlight. Everything shifted dramatically when Barack won the 2008 presidential election.
And before you today to announce my candidacy for President of the United States of America.
Moving into the White House marked a profound shift for Malia and Sasha. It meant leaving their familiar life in Chicago, friends, school, and surroundings for a new reality. This transition involved adapting to a new home, handling intense public scrutiny, and adjusting to heightened security measures due to their father's role.
Being your first lady has been the greatest honor of my life, and I hope I've made you proud. Thank you. So for all the young people in this room and those who are watching, know that this country belongs to you, to all of you. Do not ever let anyone make you feel like you don't matter or like you don't have a place in our American story, because you do. And you have a right to be exactly who you are. I want our young people to know that they matter, that they belong. So don't be afraid. You hear me? Young people, don't be afraid. Be focused.
Adjusting to life in the White House was a significant challenge for Malia and Sasha. The grandeur and formality of their new home starkly contrasted with the familiarity of their previous life. Suddenly thrust into the global spotlight, their every move was closely watched, and the Secret Service became a constant presence, restricting their freedom. Activities like social outings or school events required careful planning with security, impacting their sense of normalcy. Michelle Obama, deeply committed to her family, played a crucial role in managing this transition. She worked tirelessly to maintain stability for her daughters, ensuring their education continued with minimal disruption. Her involvement in selecting their schools and advocating for their well-being was pivotal. Amidst this upheaval, the intense media scrutiny was a major challenge. As presidential children, Malia and Sasha faced constant surveillance, with their private moments frequently exposed. This scrutiny encompassed everything from their fashion choices and school activities to more intrusive aspects of their personal lives.
Be empowered. And when you encounter obstacles, because I guarantee you, you will, and many of you already have, when you are struggling and you start thinking about giving up, I want you to remember something that my husband and I have talked about since we first started this journey nearly a decade ago. Something that has carried us through every moment in this White House and every moment of our lives. And that is the power of hope. The belief that something better is always possible if you're willing to work for it and fight for it, because that is what moves this country forward every single day. Our hope for the future and the hard work that hope inspires. So, that's my final message to young people as First Lady. It is simple.
The media attention, while a significant source of stress, was managed carefully to avoid overwhelming Malia and Sasha. Despite these pressures, the sisters adapted with resilience. Malia and Sasha attended Sidwell Friends School, a private institution renowned for its strong academics and holistic approach. This supportive environment helped them continue their education while navigating their unique circumstances. Michelle Obama's memoir, Becoming *, provides a detailed account of these years. In it, she reflects on the challenges and joys of raising her daughters in the White House, detailing how she and Barack strived to maintain normalcy and uphold their values amidst public scrutiny. Michelle's candid reflections offer a glimpse into her parenting approach and how she balanced her roles as a mother and First Lady.
Realize, because we generally just don't include the girls, we've tried to normalize their lives as much as possible. So a lot of the stuff we do, they're like regular kids. They're running in the opposite direction of what we do. They're not here now. They're trying to hang with their friends. But I realized that they hadn't been to a state dinner. Now, all these years, they had never been to a state dinner. So I thought, when they look back on this time, when they are talking to their kids and they're like, "Mom, did you ever go to a state dinner?" And they'd say no, I would feel pretty bad about that. So we thought we're gonna invite them to one, and they got to do the, big girl dress up thing.
The Obama sisters' involvement in public events, including state functions and charitable activities, was widely covered. While these appearances were often well received, they added to the pressure of growing up in the spotlight. Malia and Sasha were active participants, handling their roles with notable grace and engagement. A particularly notable chapter in Malia's life was her gap year before starting at Harvard University, which drew significant attention.
Through the other inauguration, but I tell the story because that day was so crazy, because
you invited them over for tea and was so
we did that, but there was also the mother moments, right? Because the truth is, on that day, I was moving my children out of the only house they had really grown up in, and I think that gets lost on people. And Malia and Sasha were in 2nd and 5th grade. Yeah. They spent all of their years in that White House. Yeah, it's a very strange and crazy little house, but that was their home.
Yes.
So while you're transitioning out, the transition happens so quickly. It's like you don't even get to move your furniture out until the new president takes the oath of office.
During her gap year, Malia traveled and worked on diverse projects, gaining valuable experiences outside the academic sphere. This period of self-discovery and personal growth reflected her parents' emphasis on broadening horizons and exploring the world beyond the classroom.
About who liked me and who thought I was cute when I was your age, I wouldn't be married to the President of the United States today if I didn't work hard in school and have the opportunity to go to college and then on to law school. I wouldn't be here. So I think it's imperative, and it is part of my passion and my mission to make sure that every girl on the planet has the same opportunity that I've had, that my daughters have, and I want to make sure that all of you here in the United States are taking advantage of the opportunities that you have as well. I want you to be that hungry to get your education because it is going to be the key to your future.
Her gap year allowed Malia to step back from intense public scrutiny and focus on her own interests and aspirations. Sasha's journey, though less publicized, was also marked by significant personal growth. Her transition to college life at the University of Michigan represented another important milestone in her path.
What you'll come to realize one day is that you're only seeing what you lack, and not everything that your story has given you. His absence will hit you like a rock. It'll cause you to rethink everything about yourself and your future. But don't worry, you won't have to go through any of this alone. It will be easy to think you're something special.
As Sasha pursued her studies, she navigated the complexities of college life while managing the expectations and pressures of her family's high profile. The Obama family's legacy is crucial in understanding Malia and Sasha's experiences. Growing up in the White House offered unique opportunities but also presented significant challenges.
And you always will be. And I can't wait for you to see that. Learn that even the best relationships take work. But that's okay. That's normal. And it's what gives your partnership its strength.
The values instilled by their parents, emphasizing education and personal resilience, shaped Malia and Sasha's approach to life and future ambitions. The Obama legacy, marked by their achievements, challenges, and personal values, has profoundly influenced the sisters as they transition into adulthood.
You can barely process it. Yet you'll still struggle to find a balance between your family, your husband's rising career, and your own sense of self. Be patient. You'll get there. And just when you think you've done it, the four of you will be shot out of a cannon into the unknown, but have so much to offer the world.
In conclusion, Malia and Sasha Obama's lives present a compelling narrative of growing up in one of the world's most scrutinized families. Their journey highlights the challenges of balancing public life with personal growth, the influence of parental values, and the resilience needed to navigate their unique upbringing. From their early years in Chicago to their time in the White House and beyond, their story, shaped by their family's legacy and their own experiences, demonstrates their strength and adaptability as they move forward into the future.
But I am not reaching out to anyone asking for money, so please do not send money to these.
Jason Momoa recently revealed a surprising truth about Oprah Winfrey. While Oprah is a well-known figure in Hollywood, renowned as a successful talk show host, media mogul, and philanthropist, she has faced various criticisms. Despite her public persona of warmth and inspiration, encounters with celebrities like Angelina Jolie and Ludacris have hinted at a more complex side, including accusations of manipulation and insensitivity. What's particularly shocking now is Jason Momoa's recent disclosure about Oprah in the wake of the Maui fire incident.
I wanted to inform everyone that there's been some people on Instagram pretending to be me.
You know, not everything is shown on camera, so what's really happening behind the scenes? Join us in this video as we reveal the shocking truth about Oprah Winfrey. Recently, two of Hollywood's most beloved stars, Jason Momoa and Oprah Winfrey, have made headlines, but not for their latest projects or philanthropic efforts. Instead, it's for a stunning revelation that has left us all stunned. Oprah, known for her tough but fair interviews, has faced numerous controversies and celebrity feuds over the years. However, nothing could have prepared us for the latest controversy involving the Maui wildfire. This incident has ignited outrage and accusations of displacement and insensitivity towards indigenous communities, with Jason Momoa leading the charge. Stay tuned as we delve into this unbelievable revelation. The Aquaman star, Jason Momoa, recently exposed a shocking truth about Oprah Winfrey, leaving fans stunned. What exactly happened, and how true are these revelations? Stay tuned as we uncover the details. Oprah Winfrey has a history of being at the center of controversy and drama. Over the years, she has had heated disputes with various celebrities. For instance, Angelina Jolie surprised many when she declined to support Oprah's project for the Oprah Winfrey Academy for Girls in South Africa. This refusal was speculated to be linked to Oprah's support for Jennifer Aniston, with Jolie having connections to Aniston's ex-husband, which reportedly soured their relationship. Another notable incident involved Rachel Ray, where Oprah allegedly accused Rachel of using racist language. Rachel Ray denied the claim, but sources suggested ongoing tension between them, with Oprah feeling that Rachel was insensitive to issues faced by people of color. This disagreement further strained their relationship, marking a clear end to their previous rapport. Chris Pine's case with Oprah was also dramatic. Known for his role in Star Trek *, Pine had a tense interaction with Oprah, but details remain scarce as Pine has chosen to stay quiet about the incident, adding to the intrigue and speculation. Chris Pine has kept a dignified silence regarding his tense encounter with Oprah, choosing not to engage in public speculation to avoid regretful comments. This secrecy has only fueled curiosity about what truly transpired between them. Oprah has also made headlines with rapper and actor Ludacris. During his appearance on her show to promote a film, Ludacris felt that Oprah unfairly edited their conversation, presenting him as endorsing her views while omitting his own opinions. This editing, he believed, was manipulative and misrepresented their discussion, leaving him dissatisfied with the portrayal. Now, it's Jason Momoa's turn. The actor, known for his deep connection to Hawaii, has recently spoken out about the devastating fires that have ravaged Maui. The fires caused immense destruction and heartbreak, sweeping through the island with relentless force. The devastation in Maui is almost unimaginable, homes reduced to ashes, families displaced, and livelihoods lost. The emotional toll is severe, with many struggling to cope with the loss of their beloved island paradise. Jason Momoa made headlines with a video urging tourists to stay away from Maui to ensure locals had access to essential resources during this critical time. Surprisingly, Oprah Winfrey's recent purchase of property on the island has sparked controversy. Jason believes that Oprah's decision has further marginalized indigenous communities still reeling from the fires. He argues that her purchase exacerbates the displacement of Native people who are struggling to recover. Jason's frustration also extends to Oprah's public actions and statements, including those made alongside Dwayne Johnson. Regarding donations, Jason Momoa expressed deep frustration, labeling attempts to exploit the tragedy as pure evil and accusing scammers of pretending to be him to solicit money on Instagram. Though not naming names, it's clear he was referring to recent actions by Oprah and Dwayne Johnson. Oprah's creation of the People's Fund of Maui, intended to directly assist those affected, has faced criticism. Many view it as a disingenuous effort, arguing that Oprah alone could make a significant impact on recovery if she truly wanted to help. This controversy, coupled with past incidents, has intensified public scrutiny of Oprah. Critics accuse her of hypocrisy, preaching empathy while allegedly failing to practice it, and of using her platform to shame rather than engage in constructive dialogue. Despite her extensive philanthropic work, Oprah remains a polarizing figure, unable to escape public criticism. Is Oprah's unapologetic commitment to speaking her truth and living life on her own terms what fuels the ongoing criticism? Perhaps she's simply a complex, multifaceted individual deserving of deeper understanding. What are your thoughts on Oprah? Share them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content. Don't forget to check out our next video on Caitlin Clark's millionaire lifestyle, featuring her luxury home, expensive cars, designer clothes, and exclusive events. Here's a moment when Caitlin Clark is spotted wearing high-end brands, showcasing her refined taste and preference for luxury fashion.
I'm wearing Armani dress, Versace shoes, Versace bag, Tiffany bracelets, and Tiffany necklace, Cartier earrings.
She grew up in Des Moines, where she dedicated countless hours to playing golf and refining her skills on local courses.
I went with Prada. I think Prada's like very me, very like, I don't know, I'm a pretty simple girl, but Prada's never dressed a WNBA player or NBA player for the draft, so it's very fun. Got the simple white and then sparkly on the inside, but yeah, really fun. Got the bag, got the slick shoes, so yeah.
Those who know Caitlin often describe her as incredibly goofy, always cracking jokes and bringing a lighthearted vibe to any situation.
Caitlin Clark is making history both on and off the court. The 22-year-old athlete stepped out in a monochromatic Prada set for the WNBA draft, making her the first athlete the Italian luxury fashion house has dressed, male or female, for the NBA or WNBA draft.
Great day for some golf. I never golf this early in the morning.
Off the court, Caitlin understands that life is about more than just basketball.
I grew up in Des Moines and I played there a ton. And honestly, I try to get back there as much as I can to play with my family. My dad plays a lot, my older brother plays a lot. So, you know, it's super fun. Today we're here, Finkbine Golf Course, 2v2 scramble, me and Spence versus Will and Kate. Me and Spence obviously gonna win, so here we go. We're very competitive people. We love to compete, whether it's on the basketball court or if it's out here. I think it just adds a fun element to golf.
Caitlin doesn't collect shoes, but she still owns a lot of them.
They would probably just say I'm like super goofy. Like I just make like, I don't know, jokes all the time. And I don't think people always understand that. Like when I'm on the court, like I'm competitive. I'm like passionate.
When she's off the court, Caitlin understands that life is about more than just basketball.
But like when I'm off the court, like I understand like there's more to life than just basketball, and you like get that. Like there's more to life than wrestling. Like just understanding that and enjoying every single day. And like, as you know, college goes fast. Like it can't be all serious all the time, so.
Caitlin doesn't collect shoes, but she still owns a lot of them.
I don't collect. I have a lot of shoes. I have a lot of like kind of like trendy shoes, like Nike shoes. My mom gets mad when I buy new pairs, but like, here's the thing. My mom loves shoes too, so I probably get it from her.
Yeah, you do.
She says the shoes tie the outfit together. So I'm like, whenever she's like, Caitlin, you have to stop buying shoes. I'm like, Mom, you have no room to talk. And then she just laughs. But yeah, honestly, like we get a lot of shoes from Iowa, basketball and tennis shoes. So like, I don't need to buy shoes, but you know, everybody needs some good pairs of shoes.
What kind of shoes does Caitlin wear for basketball?
When you pick your shoe for basketball, do you go the Kobe's? Do you go the Jordans? What is your shoe?
Recently, KD's.
Okay.
His latest one, those were very comfortable. It's probably my favorite. They're almost like a midsole one, so they weren't low, but they weren't high. So like kind of protected your ankle a little more. I had quite a few pairs of those this year. It was really fun. I had a really good time. I thought I did a little better on the front nine. Wasn't as tired, kind of got really tired on the back nine, but it was really fun. I appreciate all the Hawkeye fans that were out there today. A lot of people that support the Hawks, support women's basketball, so that was super cool to see, but just enjoying it because it's different for me. This is a little out of my comfort.
Caitlin usually responds to her family's texts quickly, staying connected and maintaining strong relationships despite her busy schedule.
So just tried to have fun with it, and obviously when you get to golf against, you know, the Ryder Cup captain, not many people get that opportunity, so it's pretty special.
What do you do outside of basketball?
Oh, well, during basketball season, I don't have a ton of time, but my favorite like spring, summer activity is golf. Yeah, I love to go play.
I'm sure you're not competitive at all.
No, I'm not competitive at all. I obviously just like to do it because it's fun, and why else would I do it? I just love to go out there.
Yeah.
If I have a bad hit, I don't care at all. But no, I'm super competitive, and honestly, we have a couple other girls on the team that like to play, a couple coaches that like to play, managers, so it gets competitive. It's usually not like us just all going out there and shooting like our own score. Like it's like 2v2, like best ball. Like it's obviously going to be competitive in some way. So I would say that's like my favorite activity when I'm not in basketball season. I remember getting my first set of golf clubs for one of my birthdays when I was really young. My dad got it for me. It was an all pink bag, all pink clubs, and my dad would always take me when we were younger. I probably started playing golf when I was like 3rd or 4th grade. I mean, I was terrible. I couldn't hit it off the ground, but I loved doing anything that was competitive. So even though I was bad, I just kept really working hard at it.
What time's the alarm normally set for Caitlin Clark's World?
Well, during school, I'd probably get up like 8:30 every day, depending on when I had class. I had 8 a.m.s twice a week, but other than that, probably 8:30. But now that I'm home and I have nothing, I've been sleeping until like 9:30 every day. I feel like
embrace it while you can.
I feel like a bum when I get out of bed. I'm like, I wasted half the day, Mom. Why didn't you wake me up?
No, that's your body telling you need it. Trust me.
It's been good.
What is your favorite season and why?
Ooh, I'd go fall, just because, you know, I love summer and I love winter, but just the two combined. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. Football, basketball is just starting up again. It's my favorite. Outside is just so beautiful. It's definitely my favorite.
Caitlin usually replies to her family's texts as quickly as possible, making sure to stay connected and maintain strong relationships despite her busy schedule.
I usually just text my family back as fast as I can, but other than that, like I usually get off my phone for quite a bit after the game because we have media and stuff like that, but I'm usually not in a rush to like respond to people and stuff.
You guys are all going to dinner as a team. Who are you waiting on the longest to get ready?
Honestly, Monica. She's kind of slow sometimes. Yeah.
if you had a hypothetical kid, who would you not let babysit that kid?
Hannah Stolke, for sure. A lot of people probably said me though, but I'm really good with kids. We have a lot of babies in the program. Coach Abby just had a baby, our strength coach did. And I love being around them. I take care of them, but I'm going Hannah Stolke.
Why is that?
Just kind of all over the place. Freshman, hasn't really figured it out yet. Probably one of the funniest people I've ever met. But with a kid, I don't know.
Her satin miniskirt and jacket, bedazzled two-top, and black pumps were well received by many, including Caitlin's boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey. Responding to a fan on X when asked his reaction to Caitlin's slam dunk fit, Connor dropped 3 emojis, including the jaw-dropping and drooling face. Caitlin responded a simple teary-eyed emoji. The college basketball it girl was the #1 draft pick and was picked up by the Indiana Fever.
When she was younger, she was terrified of cats, often feeling uneasy around them and avoiding them whenever possible.
When I was younger, I was terrified of cats. Like, I can deal with them a little now. I don't really love them anymore, but like, I do not like cats.
Why?
What freaks you out about them?
There was this really mean one on my street growing up. So like, its name was Jinx, and it was black with green eyes, and I just did not like that thing. So to my neighbors, if you hear this, I'm sorry. Like, Jinx just wasn't my favorite.
Jinx went missing. Like, we have no idea what happened.
So you tell all the roommates no cats allowed, right?
Heck no. Like, my roommate, I'm roommates with Kylie, who's on our team too.
Yeah.
She would never get a cat. I think she knows I don't like cats. I'm a huge dog person.
Are you a dog person?
Huge dog person. We have a golden retriever at home.
Honestly, I watch a lot of golf. I think over the years, definitely Jordan Spieth's probably my favorite. Justin Thomas. On the girls' side, I like Nelly Korda. She's really good. That's weird. It says like 180 for a second, and it goes to 144. If I had to pick a foursome for my team, I'd go Kate, myself. Then I'd go probably Catherine Reynolds. She golfs. She's our director of basketball operations. And then I would probably go Coach Reina because she's pretty good at golf and she's super funny. So she'd be good entertainment on the course.
A lot of people, they now want cars from you. Will you be able to deliver?
Cars, because my Buick deal?
Yeah.
I don't know about cars. I was joking with one of our managers. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get you a minivan. I think you'd be really cute driving a minivan, but no, I wish I got a car. I got them all headphones though with my Bose deal, which was fun. They all love those, so we're all gonna have matching headphones going to this tournament.
What shoe have you not rocked that you want to rock? You come back in, long game, in the locker room, you can crush any meal. What are you picking?
Chicken parm, pasta, and a big glass of chocolate milk.
Here's a list of the shows and movies Caitlin Clark watches on Netflix.
All right, your Netflix queues up. What are we watching?
Okay, so season 4 of You just came out. Outer Banks is about to come out, but also the new show about the PGA Tour is about to come out, where they were behind the scenes of the PGA Tour all of last year. So I'm super excited about that one on Netflix.
Outer Banks, isn't that like a romance?
Yes, it's a cheesy high school show basically, but that's kind of like what I like.
Yeah, we had Dawson's Creek. Did you ever hear that one?
I don't know
Yeah,
if I've ever seen that, but like my favorite show of all time is One Tree Hill.
Oh, okay,
Did you
same
watch
thing.
that? Yeah, basketball. You got the love, romance, high school drama. I remember, like, that was my favorite show.
Love watching Netflix when I have downtime or just chilling. When I have time, like cooking meals at home or baking. You know, I grew up with my mom, who's a super good cook, so I learned some things from her.
Music.
Okay.
What are you bumping to when you're warming up?
Okay, this is probably gonna be surprising to a lot of people, but I go more like calm music when I'm like warming up because I'm already so like amped and juiced for the game that I don't need to keep adding to it. So I'm going more like calm music, like country music is usually what I pick. You know, it's not like super slow. It's not like I'm trying to go to sleep, but it's like, you know, you're not getting more amped than you already are.
Is there a food you have to like stay away from?
Honestly, not really. I'm not a very picky person. I don't like mushrooms. I don't like anything like super fancy. Like I kind of just like the basics, but I don't know. I'm not picky really. I'll eat basically anything.
We're not going to make it here unless you come and help us.
I know the mindset of the players that I have the opportunity and honor to coach, and they want to win. Fun is winning.
Appreciate everything that they've done, and for them to have this moment too and be a part of it, like it's just super cool.
Cheryl Miller has 3 Indiana Fever teams under her belt.
So we're here at the WNBA All-Star Game. She's the head coach of Team WNBA. All right, you got 3 Fever players on your team. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston. You've been able to watch these guys from afar.
Yeah.
What's your perspective been of how they've been trending and just them individually as well?
I will say one thing. I did not count on their basketball IQ being that high. I knew it was high, obviously, because they play at this level.
Indiana has a promising future ahead, with lots of potential for success.
But it's one thing to know knowledge, it's another thing to talk about and speak and then put it into pieces and places. But it was a great collaboration with all the players, but Indiana has a very, very bright future.
For being how young they are, too.
Basketball IQ isn't just about knowing the game, it's about learning and improving quickly.
That basketball IQ speaks volumes.
It not only speaks volumes, it's one thing to be young and they're learning how to play the game and they're learning about their mistakes and how to correct them faster. And so they're making those game, in-game and out-of-game adjustments.
Cheryl is confident that they will mature and improve as they continue playing.
The only thing I see that's going to happen the older they get is how to stop the run sometimes and how to change, the momentum during games. But this is not a team people want to play because not only are they getting better, but they're confident and they show no fear. They're fearless.
Yeah, we love that. We love that. That's probably what contributed to them having such a successful end to that first half.
From the players' perspective, it's going to be a fiercely competitive game between the WNBA and the USA team.
All right, now we're going to transition to tomorrow, Team USA. All right, it's not just your regular year, it's an Olympic year. The intensity is high. That's what we heard from the players earlier. What's your mindset going in?
My mindset is their mindset. So it's all fun and games until the ball is tossed up. And then it's on. And these guys are competitors at both ends. And we're just going to go out there and give it a great show.